Johnny Rotten, the newest performer of the year. Congratulations. Did you thank God or your mom or your dad?
No, I didn't thank any of my family. I pretty much just thanked like all my agents and my PR and other people in my life.
Do people in the crowd get uncomfortable when people thank their mom and your grandma?
Actually, a couple girls brought their moms, so no, I don't think it's weird. To each their own, right?
Do your mom and dad watch your videos?
No, they don't watch my videos.
But your grandma watches them, right?
No, my grandma does not watch my videos.
No?
No!
I thought she sent you a text after watching one of your videos.
No, she read my Reddit. She's like, yeah, I just skimmed through it, but, I was pretty crazy in my heyday. And started, like, giving me all these different stories. Like, I had a threesome, and I had a bunch of one-night stands, and I was like, oh my god, this is happening right now.
So that's where you get it from?
I guess I get it from my grandma instead of getting it from my mama.
Was the threesome with two dudes?
I guess so.
Look at grandma.
This is making me uncomfortable.
Really? But people love MILF porn.
But this is my grandma. She makes me cookies and potato soup.
How do you earn Performer of the Year? What superpowers do you have?
Well, actually, I recently gained spontaneous combustion, so I can make people spontaneously combust into flames.
Wow.
And X-ray vision. I'm not sure, but keep your dick hard or you're going to catch on fire. No, I'm just kidding. But I don't know. I just worked really, really hard. Every scene, I treated it as if it were my last or my first. I gave everything 150%. Whether it be a blowjob, a girl-girl scene, a solo scene, a tease, whatever. I did everything I could to make it interesting. Because I figure if I'm bored, somebody watching is probably bored.
Can you take two in the can?
Two in the can. I haven't put two dicks in my ass before, but I put like a dick and a dildo in there before.
Is two dicks a dream of yours?
Someday. That's what all girls dream of, right?
Squirting, you're able to super squirt.
Yes.
When did you learn that superpower?
I actually, when I first came out to LA, I was seeing a guy, this was 2 years ago, and he could make me squirt like crazy, and he was the only guy that could do it. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, why can't I do this? And there's a woman in the industry named Veronica Avlov, a very good friend of mine, and she kind of taught me her secret tricks, and now I can squirt a lot. And now I can't really control it because I've done it so much that now, like, if I'm coming and there's a dick in my pussy, done. Or in my ass.
Is it ever piss?
No.
Never? You don't ever fake it?
It's all relative, right? It's all a hole with fucking water coming out.
You're from Cincinnati. I spent some time in Cincinnati. Is that where you started perfecting your superpowers?
Oh, yes. I was a slut.
At what point did we start?
15?
Really?
Yeah.
How slutty, though?
Pretty slutty.
How slutty?
I had sex with like 4 or 5 guys at a time when I was 16.
Really?
Yeah. So that was pretty crazy, and that was like the first, interesting thing that I ever really did.
No holds barred?
No, I wasn't like anal or DP or anything.
Oh, when did that start?
Oh, I did my first DP on camera.
Really?
Yeah. And I got to set, and it was like the craziest feeling ever, and I loved it, and I was like, and even the director, Eddie, was like, I saw faces out of you today that I've never seen before. And I was like, that's it. In order to get a fan, like something that people are going to remember or something that's, genuinely awesome. Like, I felt genuinely amazing after that scene. I was like, I need to continually push myself. So I just started doing anal and anal and anal and more anal. So anal is kind of like my thing now because it's extreme and it gets like a real, genuine reaction. You can't fake an anal orgasm. You can't.
Are you worried your butthole's gonna fall out one day?
Yeah. But, hey, it's all in good fun, right?
Can you fit just about anything up your butt?
No, my asshole isn't that big. No.
What's the coolest thing you've ever put in your butt?
Um,
One of your trophies?
No, I haven't fucked one of my trophies. I don't know, probably just a really giant dildo. Like, I put like a 12-inch dildo all the way up my ass. Like, in it, in the second hole and, like, all the way up. And that was interesting.
Damn.
Yeah. It wasn't 12 inches, it was 10 inches, I think.
So were you regarded as the slutty gal in Cincy? Was word out on you?
Word was out. It definitely wasn't surprising to people when I started doing porn.
Were girls trying to get in on the action back then?
I had sex with quite a few girls when I was in school. So, a lot of friends, actually.
Did they ever contact you? And
Some of them have, actually. I'm just like, no. Because, when people don't talk to you for years and then all of a sudden they talk to you when you're doing well for yourself, it's like...
Well, worse yet, I also know what Midwest girls look like as they get older.
Yeah.
You have spiderweb tattoos on your tits.
I do. I got them when I was 17.
How did that feel?
It wasn't that bad, actually. Everybody thinks it was, like, super horrible, but they're, like, fatty, so it wasn't that bad. But underneath, like your ribs, oh my gosh, no. I was supposed to have color in that, and I was like, fuck it, I'm not going to get any color, just leave it black and gray, we're good.
Do you think if you got them after your boob job, it would puncture your tits?
No, my tits are way under the muscle. I'm okay.
It'd be funny if they did.
It would not be funny. But
No,
it wouldn't
terrible.
it wouldn't do anything anyways, because I don't have, like, water tits. I have gummy bear boobs.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You seem really into your job. You seem, like, on screen, you're psyched on what you're doing. Do you need that kind of action at home?
Actually, I really do a lot of that at work, so, it's good to have at home, but I like quickies in my personal life, to be quite honest. It's really nice to just, like, fuck for 10 minutes, do your thing, fuck for 10 minutes, do your thing, fuck for 2 minutes, do your thing. Rather than a whole 2-hour drawn-out gaping mission.
But don't you think your man at home would want that, since that's what he sees on television of you?
Somebody would, but,
Tough titty?
tough titties of the mama kitty. But, I go to work and I come home and I chill.
Because I would be like, I want you to do the thing, with when you're like this, and can we invite friends, and
Can we invite friends?
Can you
Can
squirt everything?
Can you squirt on the whole house? No.
Do you water your plants by squirting on them?
No.
Would it work?
I don't know. I don't have any plants. Actually, I have one plant. I think it would get a lot of nutrients, actually.
Yeah, you should
Like
raise one from
the squirt. Squirt flower!
Only feed it squirt. I used to have a girl friend many moons ago, that uncontrollable squirter, and at first I was into it, and then I quickly grew to hate her because I had to keep changing my sheets. I had to throw one mattress out because it was soaked through. Does that happen at home? I mean, do you get annoyed with yourself at times?
I've learned how to squirt on the floor.
Yeah?
Yeah, I can angle myself perfectly to try to get it off my bed.
You can have distance.
Yeah.
How far?
My furthest squirt, actually, there was this movie Girlfriends Films did, and it's called Mysterious Ways, and it was like this movie, I can't remember the whole plot, but it was about a girl whose mother was very religious, and she, runs away from home and finds Jesus, and then is, banging people along the way, right?
Nice.
Well, I am banging the girl in her room, and the mom walks in, and she comes in with the Bible, screaming at us, and I, squirt from the bed to the doorway. And she's blocking it with the Bible, and it's just spraying off the Bible, and I'm taking it in my squirt, flicking it on her. No. It was pretty awesome. So it was 3 foot, 4 foot.
Do you think you could shoot the water in a clown's mouth like at the amusement park?
If I drank enough water.
Really? Damn.
And have my Hitachi.
How long, how much can you produce?
I don't know, but one time there was this one movie we did, Squirtgasms, and we were on this couch. It was microfiber, and we were laying on it, and then there was a divot. Well, there was a puddle this big. Seriously, this big.
Wow.
And we got up and it just sucked into the couch. And the couch was so cold and disgusting after that.
Was it a rented house?
Oh, yeah.
Oh. So somebody has to live with that?
Hey, that's what you get when you rent a house to porn. It happens all the time.
You recently became a director. How's that going? Tell me all about that.
I just signed a directing deal with Girlfriends Films. I'm going to be doing 6 movies a year. 2 boy-girl, 2 fetish kink, and 2 girl-girl movies. I'm super excited. Yeah. My company is actually called Mental Beauty, and I'm producing very cinematic and pretty, but very twisted content.
Do you think you're a mental beauty?
I'm a mental beauty. Yes.
Have you been diagnosed with anything?
No, not yet.
I always compare skateboarding porn. I feel like the movie The Wrestler could have been made about skateboarding or porn. In skateboarding, it's getting to this point where it's just insane. You are getting quite extreme. Do you think it'll get to a point where you just can't even outdo yourself?
No, there's always something you can do.
Yeah?
Yeah, there's always something.
But what is that, just like another Wang?
No. No, and that's the mistake that people make. They think that if you add another dick, it's extreme. It doesn't have to be a bazillion dicks. You could do something amazing between, two people that was just crazy and takes you through all the different levels you would see with 20 dudes on one girl.
So it all hasn't been done yet?
No, it hasn't. I don't believe so.
All right.